Hello and welcome back to the fourth episode of the If You're Listening to This We're Probably Dead podcast.
Wait,
and
did you say fourth?
I was going to say this is fifth.
Fuck! Do it again! No, hold on. We'll start again.
Hello and welcome to the fifth episode of the If You're Listening to This We're Probably Dead podcast. I'm Niall, and as always I'm joined by my co-host
Charlie. I'm Charlie.
And today we've got many things on the agenda. We've got Louis' Game Hour. We've got the film that we're going to be discussing, Hot Fuzz, and we're also going to talk about some things we've seen recently. It's going to be a bit more of a free-flowy episode, a little bit more fun, a little bit more, a bit more Jazzy Jeff than Fresh Prince. I know, dope reference. So as always, we've got Louis. Louis, if you want to show yourself quickly.
No.
Okay. And we've got Theo.
Hi guys, hey guys!
And yeah, I guess we just get right into
straight into it. So Niall, have you seen anything good recently?
Charlie, I saw a fantastic film the other day with producer Louis called Funny Games, directed by Michael Haneke, and it was fucking disturbing. It was really, 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 really fucked up.
Oh, well, I was talking to producer Louis, and he said it was really, really funny.
Did not say it was funny.
You did say it was funny.
I did not say it was funny.
You said it was funny.
I said that the film was called Funny Games. There was not a single thing about that film that was funny.
I swear you said it was funny.
There was one bit in it where we saw it with our financier and lead accountant, Jack Brown. And he said there's a bit where one of the sort of... It's about this couple being... I'd love to talk about it one day on the podcast. Do you know what? Well, actually... Because, ladies and gentlemen, our financier Jack Brown has been asking for a vocal cameo. So we're just going to give him a quick call and we're going to see what he thinks.
Yeah, what's up,
Jack.
Yeah.
Jack, you're live on the pod.
He's live.
Oh, am I? I'm in the bloody gym right now.
You're in the what?
He's in the gym.
I'm in the bloody gym.
What did you think of Funny Games, Jack?
What did I think of Funny Games? I didn't suck it off quite as much as you guys, to be honest. I'm allowed to swear. Or insinuate, I guess.
Yeah, you can swear.
What did I think? I thought, after the fact, after, a little bit of waiting time, a little bit of drop game, I've come to really enjoy the fact that there was it did not get blasted, but apart from, I like how it's rewind, it feels
You don't have to watch any of the violence technically, you can turn it off.
This is dragging on.
Jack, thank you for sharing your thoughts with us. Do you want to give what do you think of our producer Louis?
Yeah, top bloke. Just remember, always stay gaming. Yeah.
Okay, bye, Jack. So that was Jack with his review there of Funny Games. That was. But it was
dragged up.
It was a really, really good film. Really disturbing. But you don't see any violence in it, at all.
How you guys have described it, it does sound like a very interesting film.
But you don't see anything that bad happen.
Can you give us a little description of what it's about?
So this family in Germany go on holiday, or I think it might be Austria. They're approached by these two young guys, and they just sort of start terrorizing them and take them captive, and sort of start making them play these funny games.
Funny game. Oh, I see where the name come from.
But there was a bit in it where they call the dad the captain, and then our financier Jack turns to me and Josh Block.
Shut the fuck up! I'll sue you for millions of fucking dollars!
You don't know who Josh Block is?
Oh, we had this last week. We had this same conversation with Charlie. We've established he doesn't fucking know who he is. Move on!
I'm very sorry.
World of T-shirts, legend of the game.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, it was a really good film. I really enjoyed it, and we had some lovely food, and we had some lovely conversation.
We waited a long fucking time.
So
Sunday.
Here's a story for you all. Here we go. We'll do a quick story on the pod. What had happened is Louis is deathly allergic. I would say deathly allergic is the correct attitude, right? He's deathly allergic to
everything.
nuts and shellfish. And we were at a Mexican restaurant, and they use prawns, and they also use nuts in their cooking. So, you know, you gotta let them know. So everything else, every other dish comes out, you know, fine. And the film's at 6, and this is at about 5:20.
Yeah.
So at 5:20, Jack goes, I'd really fancy a sundae. Like, okay, we'll order one then. Okay, yeah. Oh, can we have a sundae?
Does
Yeah.
he order a nut sundae?
Well, this is the thing. We've already said that Louis has allergies, right? And Jack's the one ordering it.
Mm-hmm.
And Jack's like, waitress is like, yeah, that's no problem. 10 minutes pass. It's some Sunday.
10 minutes for a sundae?
20 minutes pass.
Whew.
Well, no, I have the specific times. We ordered the sundae
Okay.
at 5:26.
Okay, what time
I
did
know
it
that
come?
because we got a receipt back from
What
that.
time did it come? Like 50?
It came at 5:49.
Jesus.
So we were waiting a
23
while.
minutes.
Was
What?
it good?
I didn't even try it. It wasn't for me.
I'll tell you what. Neither of us asked him how it was.
No. I think he said it was
Get to
fine.
know.
But because...
That's what you should have asked him on the phone.
reason it
not his
took so
opinion of the
long-
film.
Should I call him again and ask him for his opinion?
Go do it for the bit. That's funny.
He's not going to answer this time. He's had enough of you.
Jack,
I would have
re-
gone to mine,
Re-
thinking back for a second.
really sorry. What did you think of your sundae?
My Sunday.
Yeah, your ice cream sundae the other day.
Wahaka.
Oh, I mean, yeah, it was decent. It just took a lot while to come. I mean, yeah, like, I mean, yeah, it was a piss take, but don't order dessert from a restaurant. I feel like it's kind of a rookie move, TBH.
But it was okay?
I mean, yeah, it's, you know, chocolate, vanilla, and caramel, and, you know, chocolate syrup ice cream, not gonna hit. Of course it is. It's standard.
That's great. Thanks, Jack.
No worries.
Right,
Cool,
bye.
that's all. Safe.
That was such a long answer for it. The sundae was good.
So I think Jack liked it. But
Got to the bottom of that mystery.
23 minutes for a sundae that we didn't even try. Where it got to the point where we were so sick of waiting, we were like, we've got to go to see the film. That, like, we asked, hi, can we just cancel the sundae? They went, no, we'll have to go check if it's even in progress now. We went, if it's even in progress, it's 23.
It's too
It's
far
23
gone, mate.
minutes for a sundae,
We
which
got
the only
bill. We got the bill before we got the sundaes.
the only
Jeez.
difference being is that it probably wouldn't have had nuts on top.
I don't know if it even had nuts on top.
I don't think it did.
Nice.
I put my nuts on it.
Yeah. Okay, so that was what I enjoyed recently, Charlie. I didn't even enjoy the Sunday, but I did enjoy that.
You did
film.
enjoy the
What did you enjoy recently?
I saw the How to Train Your Dragon new one. That was very good. It was very beautiful, very beautiful looking, I would say. Story's brilliant. It's like the animated one because it's the same thing. But we saw it at the Everyman, and they came in, and the guy gave us a lovely little talk before the film. It was quite funny. The film was kind of, when it comes on, it shows you like the age rating, everything, and like the film he just stops it, and he goes, "Hi guys, I'm really really sorry." So everyone's like, oh shit, like something's happened, and he's just gone, has anyone seen this film before? And we just went, they've seen the animation one. He goes, yeah, so that film came out 10 years ago today, can you believe that? And I was like,
Can I ask you something? Did you see this in Barnet?
yeah.
Was this guy American?
No, I don't think so. And he just go, 2 years ago, this film means so much to me, and everyone was like, oh, all right. And he's like, I saw it when I was a kid, and now I'm big, and I want to take my kids to see it. And I was like, mate, fucking hell, hurry up with the film now, like, Jesus.
Time?
And literally, it was probably like, fucking hell. And he just went, what's everyone's favourite scene? And it's just
Oh my god!
it was like a proper, like,
A packed cinema, IMAX.
You, yes?
Top left.
Yes. We'll go right to left.
but then he was just like, literally, he didn't even get anyone to answer. He was just like, I hope everyone enjoys the film. And then he just was like, and play. And then walks out the room, and then the film starts playing. And but
Kind of a power move though. He delayed your.
Yeah,
He kinda-
it was really hot in there as well. There was no aircon. And
Was it okay? So when you go in,
Yeah.
was it the screen on the left?
no, you went into the right. It was screen like 5 or 6.
really riveting for the listeners.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, it was no aircon. There was a guy there. He was on a date. He was definitely on a date. And honestly, the woman left before the film. Well, just like literally when the film finished, she got up and left. And I was like, maybe she's gone for a toilet. But I don't think the guy just walked out.
She's gone for a toilet, not to the toilet.
Nice, but yeah, I think the guy got left at the cinema.
Altar. Did he get jilted
Yeah.
at How to Train Your
I
Dragon?
think he's still there at the cinema waiting. But he did order like so much food. Like he ordered like a hot dog.
It does annoy me when people do that. Specifically when you go to an everyman screening and it's just that you're watching it and someone's coming across every.
Well, he started off
fucking
with just
5 minutes.
he started off with just a hot dog.
I've got your nachos.
Yeah, he started with a hot dog and the woman ordered a coffee. And then just
Sorry.
Fuck orders a
I've got
coffee
you.
at the cinema.
Sorry, I've got your
oh,
hot
thank
dog.
you.
Sorry.
Oh, so what an everyman is? It's a cinema.
I've got your.
It's a cinema.
got your
It's a cinema. It's kind of like a really.
Niall.
It's kind of like a very like posh cinema. Is that kind of the best way to explain it? Do you think, Niall?
It's a bit like if anyone here has been to the Picture House, it's a bit like the Picture House but with more food. It's a very fancy cinema.
Has a restaurant next to it, where you get the food from. Yeah, comfy chairs. There's a
Food's
cuck-
not that good though.
No, it's not. But there's a cuck chair as well, so it's like a two-seater chair.
There's a what?
No, so there's two-seater chairs, and then there's also a cuck chair as well. It's in the middle. So like if you are going to like a free, someone has to sit in the middle. Sit on the single chair, kind of like a bit like a cuck. But no, me and Rob saw it. It was very good. We walked out, and honestly, we was very very hot in there.
You walked out?
Well, after the film.
Oh right.
Walked out after the
okay.
film. Film was brilliant. I also saw 10 Things I Hate About You recently. That was the first time I saw it. I very much enjoyed
You've
it.
not seen it before?
Never saw it before.
Good, right?
It's brilliant.
Very
it's brilliant. I was really shocked because I watched like the first 10 minutes and I couldn't really get into it, and I was like, no, I'm gonna continue. Gonna push through it, and then fell in love with it. It was a beautiful film.
Oh, I'm very glad. To know
Also saw Euro Trip as well.
Scotty doesn't know.
Sadly, Scotty didn't know, but I think he does know now.
My baby takes the morning train. It's the Manchester United. So good.
No, that's a brilliant film. I really enjoyed that as well. Oh, I also saw what's it called? The film.
What did you saw, Charlie?
A Real Pain.
Yeah, good. I still haven't seen that.
It's
It's
a beautiful movie. A beautiful movie.
I need to catch up on my last year's Oscar thingies.
Jesse Eisenberg and
Kieran Culkin.
Kieran Culkin.
It's Mr. Succession.
Kieran Culkin was brilliant in it. He was phenomenal, honestly.
Was he good?
No, you will love it.
I need to watch it. I really want to watch it because I like all of them.
Just cut.
Welcome back to Louis' Game Hour.
Is Louis going to appear?
He's going to appear right here. Oh my god, it's Louis. What the hell? How did you...
Hi guys, it's been so long. Are you ready for a new game?
Get the fuck off me. Thanks, Violet. Everyone say thank you, Violet.
Thank you.
Thank you, Violet.
Thank you, Violet. So, Louis, what are we doing today? What are we playing?
Today's game, we're going to do a bit of a trivia game. A trivia game about today's film that's being discussed.
What? Hot Fuzz?
Hot Fuzz indeed.
Bloody Fuzz.
So, are you boys ready to get into
I'm
it?
ready to play. I'm ready to win.
Let's start off. This trivia list is sort of in chronological order of the film.
Okay.
So if that helps you,
Maybe.
maybe it does. So we'll start off with this. This is a 3-part question.
3
Is it 3 points as well?
Yeah, 3 points. 3 points.
Here we go.
In what year did Nicholas Angel graduate from which university with what degree?
Oh, fuck.
Oh, okay, wait.
I'll go first because I've only got one
Go
answer.
first.
I think he graduated in 2000. And
You idiots! That is not the answer.
oh, you
Can I give my year?
Of course you may.
I think it's a bit closer than Charlie's. 1996?
Ooh, a tad bit closer, but still not on the mark.
What was the year?
1993.
oh
Shit. The university that he went to, though, was Canterbury.
Ding ding
Not
ding.
Kent, so that's 1
I was
point
going
more.
to say Kent.
Sorry, one for now.
And the degree he did was philosophy and economics.
I was going to say psychology.
Closer, but it was politics and sociology.
Fuck, where did I get philosophy and economics?
Begins with P. Don't
Do
worry.
you know what it is? I
It's a
can
bloody
hear-
good effort.
It's like if I can hear Martin Freeman saying it. Philosophy and economics. Forgot Steve Coogan was in this.
Yeah.
Film. What a fucking legend, by the way. Oh, Nicholas,
There's
how's
quite
the
a
hand?
few actors.
Aha!
Peter Jackson's in it.
Aha!
There's no fog.
Leading into our next question, Noel, you sort of touched upon this. How is Nicholas's hand?
Hello, Nicholas.
Hello, Sergeant.
How's the hand?
Still a bit stiff.
I don't know why I put a massive gap in between. them.
Now, seeing as though you won the last round, what's your answer?
Still stiff.
I put bit stiff.
Well, I'd say you both get a point because the answer is still a bit stiff.
Oh,
So-
look at that, we work together.
So there we go.
It's like me in the morning.
That's
use something to
disgusting.
wipe it?
What did Sergeant Popwell have that Angel does not?
Mate, this is too easy for a guy like me.
Popwell was an exceptional officer, truly exceptional. And he had one thing you haven't got.
What's that, sir?
A great big bushy beard. Come on, let's have a mosey around.
Hey, let's give Charlie a chance.
A big bushy beard.
No.
It's a great big bush.
It is a great big bushy beard. Seeing as though Noel was closer,
Dude.
he's got that one. How much does one have to tip the swear jar in Sanford's police station box for saying knob?
Oh, I want to say 25p.
I put 50p.
Oh, neither. You got it. It's 10p.
Ah!
Fuck.
You can redeem
It's like
yourselves.
Popmaster. Just one for the greatest hits radio heads out there.
You can
You're
redeem,
1 year out, I'm afraid.
redeem yourselves. How much is it to say the word cunt?
£2.
Yes.
It's literally about to write it as you said it.
Oh, well, I guess they both get a point.
We both get a point.
They win that one.
Both get it. Go on.
What is the Sanford Police's dog called?
Can I have my writing hand?
What do you mean? I've literally not done anything.
Reveal your answers at the same time.
I think Cliff. I have no idea.
Go jump off one, Charlie.
It's Saxon.
Saxon.
You
yes.
are correct. Yeah.
Saxon! Fenton!
Is
Anyone seen that video?
No.
Oh, Theo, I'm going to have to send you. Can we have the Fenton video?
Last time you said that, I had to find it myself. The Beatles clip. I had to find that.
Well, you had to search Shaun of the Dead Beatles Club.
It wasn't that easy.
Really?
Easy.
Is it true that there is a place on a man's head that if you shoot it, it will blow up?
No.
No.
Unfortunately, you're not correct. The answer is yes. Any part of a man's head, if shot with a high enough velocity bullet, will explode.
Oh, you learn something new every day.
What is Sergeant Angel's drink of choice?
Got it.
Before he becomes an alcoholic.
Oh, okay.
I was gonna say,
Show the audience.
I put cranberry, and then he went for wanted wine, and then he wanted beer.
Because the question only asked for what it was before
I
he was
was just
drinking.
saying.
I didn't just put cranberry, Louis. I put cranberry juice.
Cranberry juice. Oh, very, very, very correct. Both of you, you get a point.
Whoop.
What choice does Danny give Nicholas in his house?
Oh.
Let's reveal our answers.
Which film first? Bad Boys 2 or Point Break?
It's actually Point Break or Bad Boys.
I've got Point Break or Bad Boys too. So.
We're bad boys too.
And then
Oh,
he
which
said,
one do you recommend? No, which one do you want to watch first?
Good, very good from both of you.
Very
good form, lads. Good form.
We both get a point for that.
Do we? Because you said Bad Boys 2 or
But I
Point
also put
Break.
which one first.
Don't be a pedant.
Maybe you should.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Maybe we should just get past this, right? Who are the two winners of the Churchyard Raffle? Yeah. We'll reveal your answers.
Simon Skinner and Tim Messenger.
I thought it was Tim Messenger and Sergeant Angel.
No. Skinner gets called out first, and then he
Too much of Joyce's lemonade, perhaps.
And then Tim Messenger.
Oh, Sergeant
Your
Angel's-
time's up.
It's Tim Messenger and Simon Skinner.
Sergeant Angel is the one pilling the names.
Yes, he is.
He's also the main character of the film, Charlie.
And the final question, because I ran out of time writing these questions before we started this recording. How did the Sanford Cabal plan to stage Nicholas's murder? Reveal your answers.
Broke his neck in the shower.
Slipped in shower and broke his neck.
Very, very well done. Very bright boys that we've got here. Very, very clever.
These very sweet, clever boys. These sweet angel boys sent from heaven.
I'll touch you for a little bit longer this evening. So.
Okay, right. Well, Louis going in 3, 2, 1, and Louis gone. He's out for the count. I got 9 points.
I got 5.
So what does that tell you? Leave a comment down below if you got all the answers right. This week's film, Charlie, Hot Fuzz.
Hot Fuzz.
Been a while since I've watched it. I think a good 2 years.
I would say around the same. Maybe. I think I watched it last year. I definitely have rewatched the Cornetto Trilogy probably last year. So I watched it this morning. I woke up and I was like, let's get the film done. And it's a brilliant.
It passes by, doesn't it?
It does. I'm pretty sure. I don't know if you guys know. It is a little bit longer than Shaun of the Dead, isn't it?
I think it's like 10 minutes longer.
But it doesn't. I feel like
it feels quicker than Shaun of the Dead.
Feels quicker than Shaun of the Dead.
1,000%. Louis not as big a fan of Hot Fuzz, I don't think.
I've just watched it more times than I have watched Shaun of the Dead, so I'm a little bit more tired of Hot Fuzz. Hot Fuzz feels a little bit longer though, because you can feel like there's like different chapters with it.
Yeah.
Shaun of the Dead feels like one slog.
I can see where you're coming from with that. I just think Hot Fuzz is just such a well-told story. Like even the mystery involved. Like I remember when I first watched the film, and I knew like it was going to be something to do with cops, but I didn't expect it to be such a big murder mystery as well.
Yeah.
Which I love a murder mystery. One of my favorite films is Knives Out, which is a murder mystery. But I think it was just a brilliant storytelling. I think it just shows like I feel like each film each Cornetto trilogy just brings a level up a little bit more. I don't know if you agree with that.
Yeah, I would say so.
Yeah.
I think this is the best executed one. I think everything in this one flows the best.
Mm-hmm.
Even though my favourite is The World's End, which I'm very excited to talk about next week. I do think that this one, when you watch it, you're like, yeah, Edgar Wright's kind of fully in control of this situation.
Yeah.
The whole time.
There's so many funny moments that I honestly forget how much like I actually quote. Like all the Andy stuff is just...
You could the whole film is just quotable.
Yeah. The Andys to me like carry. I don't know the film's brilliant, but for comedy wise, I think both of those, the timing, the chemistry they have together, is just something that honestly they're probably the main reason I will continue to watch that film. It's just because I think that they're both brilliant. I'd love a sequel of just them.
Really?
Yeah. They
I
were
like
hilarious.
them, but I don't know if I like them that much.
They were hilarious.
But I think they work as like a temporary like quick joke. I don't think you could get a whole film out of them.
I could easily watch a buddy cop film about them.
Really?
Easily.
Fucking hell.
Both of them are such good actors. Would easily.
Who was it? Rafe Spall, who we talked about last week.
Mm-hmm.
Theo did his side by side, have the biggest glow up of all.
He's in every single Cornetto film.
He's in The World's End. Is Paddy Constantine's in?
He's in World's End.
Yeah, he's one of the main guys.
He's not in Shaun of the Dead. Not that I know of. I don't know if any of you guys know that he's in Shaun. I don't think he is in Shaun of the Dead.
Paddy Constantine's one.
But both of them, like every single time they're on screen, they to me draw my attention in.
They're always coming up with bangers as well. There are some great lines.
That they are.
I really like. Oh my god! I mean, obviously Nicholas Angel's great, but Danny, so funny.
I think that's Nick Frost's best character in the Cornetto trilogy.
I think Thingy's really good. In The World's End, I can't remember his name in The World's End. Stephen Knight.
Yeah, because they're all set off knights, aren't they?
And medieval courts, yeah.
Which I'm excited to go to. I could see where he's coming from. I think I would always say that like in Shaun of the Dead he had the best comedy. I think
Hot Fuzz has the best kind of action,
but I also think it has the best storyline out of all three.
Oh yeah.
Like World's End is a little bit of everything. Comedy just flows, story flows. Hot Fuzz just has everything flows.
Yeah.
In my opinion. But I wanted to ask you now, what was your favourite scene in the film?
My favourite scene in the film, I think, is probably... See, there's two bits I really like. One of the bits is where he's first going from London to Sanford, and he's like it's those quick shots of him on the train. They just made, after watching that, it changed like how I take train journeys, if that makes sense.
Frank again. One other thing about your cottage. It's not ready.
Like, it made it so much more interesting to take a train journey, because I was like, I'm going from one place to another and it's dark and there's lights coming through. I think my favourite bit though is probably that shootout.
The shootout
At the end, it's so fantastically well done.
Which one? The
main one.
The one in the village.
In the town square.
Oh, the town square. Yeah.
So good.
Yeah. It was so well choreographed. Like everything just.
It's so kinetic. It's just one thing after another,
Yeah.
constantly building up. It's just like one thing after another, just constantly building up energy.
Yeah.
And then even when you have like a big catharsis and release of it, there's still something else that comes like, oh fuck, we forgot about him.
And
He's
everything,
doing this.
everything is from like the story. Like when they were sitting in the car at the beginning, when they were going through all the things. Like, oh, why has that guy got a coat on? What like with the whole sign. Every time you go to the shop, you have the one school children at a time, and then that comes into it. The priest, the doctor getting Danny accidentally shoot him in the foot with a toy gun, and then in the film,
actually throwing
accidentally
the
shooting him
shotgun.
with the gun. Everything just comes back from the story to lead into the end, which is brilliant. One of my favorite scenes is the shopping center. The one where they go to.
He says, "Excuse me."
It's just the scene. Was like, why is he wearing a hat? Because he's
Fuck ugly.
Yeah. But why is he trying to hide his head? Because he's fuck ugly. Like the chemistry. Well, again, you can go on forever about the chemistry between Simon Pegg.
Because it's Auntie Jackie's sister's
cousin.
brother's. No,
Is it brother's
Auntie Jackie's sister's brother's boy.
Yeah.
Correct.
There was going to be a question on that in the trivia, though.
But again, the Swan piss taker, like just comedy.
P.I. Staker.
Oh yeah,
piss
taker.
taker. Oh come on.
And it's a swan, really. You know, try him describing.
Oh,
the
yeah,
swan.
like, so how would you
It's
describe
about 2 foot long?
Stephen
neck.
Merchant? God bless that man, because that is one of the funniest scenes, and it's all for him.
And there's also so many more quotable scenes with when he first goes into the pub, when he first gets to the village, and all the kids are underage. He goes, "What's your birthday?" And he says the month.
3rd of March 19.
What year? Every year. Or,
so good. It's so good.
And I think one of the most underrated jokes in the Hot Fuzz is the scene where so every time you come in to the police officer, you have the receptionist, and it's
the
played
desk
by
sergeant.
played by the same actor. But then you find out at the end that it's
Shout
just
out Bill Bailey.
And exactly. Nobody tells me nothing.
Here's an interesting thing about that. So the books each of them are reading, right? One of them is reading Ian Banks, and one of them is reading Ian M. Banks, who are the same guy, but write different types of stories under different names.
That's very cool.
Yeah, I only noticed it yesterday.
Did you know where do you know where the film is, like, it was filmed?
It's filmed in Wells in Somerset.
Yeah, and that's also where
Edgar Wright grew up. Yeah.
Yeah, and you know the shop, that shop's actually where Edgar Wright worked. He worked in there, and the Simon Skinner is actually based off his boss. When Edgar Wright worked there, he was like such a creepy guy that he was like, "You would make a great villain." And then,
well, I'll tell you what we're gonna do, Charlie. We've got another sponsor this week, and we're gonna cut to that now, and we're gonna have a quick break. This week's sponsor is the historic town of Sandford, Gloucestershire. Nestled in the heartlands of the west of England, Sandford is the place for a long weekend getaway, with beautiful churches and a quaint town square. The town itself is won Village of the Year more times than we can count. You'll never feel unsafe here either, with the local bobbies and neighbourhood watch keeping a close eye on all for the greater good. So this summer, visit Sandford. And we're back. That was such a good ad read. Niall, well done. You did such a good job. But yeah, Charlie, what were you going to say before we really interrupted by the ads?
I was just saying I had some things that I had about the film. You know, Nicholas Angel was actually a person that worked on the films. That's how he got
He's
the
the
name.
music supervisor.
He worked on all 3 of the Cornetto trilogies, and that's how they got the name. But yeah, that was the DVD. Shaun of the Dead is also in the
It's
in
in
the
the
supermarket.
that bit is so good.
But it's the Spanish
Super
version.
Cop. Meet the cop.
Is-
Can't be stopped. It's so funny, but for no reason.
Should we go over the characters again like we did in the last one?
I would love to do that, Charlie.
Nicholas Angel.
Nicholas Angel, legend.
Badass.
Police Constable Danny Butterman.
Danny Butterman, absolute fucking legend. What a beast.
Legend for both. Can't think of anything else.
Absolute beast, then. Absolutely, he tanks everything. He gets the job fucking done.
A lovable sidekick, I would say.
He doesn't kill Nicholas. In fact, he puts the pocketbook in his pocket where he knows he's going to stab him.
And he did. A wonderful friend.
Simon Skinner.
James Bond.
James Bond.
It's James Bond.
Yeah.
It's Timothy Dalton.
I
He was James Bond for 2 films,
Was it
Charlie.
The Living Daylights?
He was in The Living
That's
Daylights.
my favourite.
And on Her Majesty's Secrets, on Her Majesty's Service as well, I think. Well, you didn't. Charlie didn't get.
No, it's fine. Honestly,
Well,
it's
no.
fine.
Do you know what's interesting? Louis says, "Don't talk over people, don't cut people, and don't run them off."
Our teacher was in Hot Fuzz.
Yes, she was in this scene.
She was in that scene.
Shout out Miss C.
Miss
Yeah.
C, yeah, we won't say
Yeah.
her name.
No, we won't. But she was in that.
Very,
scene.
very
And,
nice.
yeah, very lovely. And
Sweet, sweet lady.
Very nice. Lady.
but she said he was he made time and actually spoke to all the extras on that day.
But you can only see her in the trailer, right?
No, she's also in the film.
She's in the film. She's in the supermarket.
Yeah,
I heard
so-
she was. No, she told me she was only in the trailer. They cut her
You
bit.
can see her.
You
Can
can
you?
see her, yeah.
So it's her in the film.
Oh, okay.
You definitely can. She's pushing the trolley.
You can see her more clearly in the trailer, anyway.
Inspector Frank Butterman.
Absolute fucking dog of a bloke. Bad guy.
I
Goes mad because his wife kills herself.
yeah, her wife. So I was gonna say a
Also-
misunderstood villain.
He's quite racist, mate.
Racist?
Yes.
Was he?
Yes.
Ah, maybe not a misunderstood, but maybe a dick.
Maybe a
How's
bad
he
guy.
racist?
The way he
There's
goes
no
on
black people in Sanford.
Right, moving on. Next.
D.S. Andy Wainwright.
one of the Andys.
One of the Andys.
Should we do the Andys together?
Let's do the Andys together.
3, 2, 1.
Best part of the
Lovely.
PC Doris Thatcher.
Doris Thatcher. She's so good. The bits with her and the guy who's the dog handler are so good.
Tits.
Like, oh, I don't know. I like a bit of a Midnight Girl. God. Olivia Colman, yeah.
And-
Is she in any of the others? No, she's just in this
No,
one.
she's in. I swear she's in another one. Is she only in one?
She's only in this
My
one.
my favourite part is when she hits the shopping lady at the shop. She's like, a little bit of woman on woman action.
Nothing wrong with it, girl on girl. She does such a good
Yeah.
West Country Somerset accent.
Or when
as
she went
well.
about when at the end of the film when he was talking about it's actually force or no it was about
We're
when
supposed,
Danny
we're supposed to say police officer now because a policewoman could be a bit sexist.
and he's like, oh well, Doris has a bit of man power. You cheeky sod.
Oh, and then fucking someone throws a bin at Nicholas's head.
Yeah.
You cheeky cunt!
We've got Sergeant Tony Fisher.
Tony Fisher, my perfect.
Sunday.
So good.
A nice
legend.
lion.
Absolute beast, to be fair.
Just every single time there was a murder, an accident.
I love that he's really incompetent to the point where he's just like, what should we do? And he just goes, help me.
But then he pulls it up at the end.
But then at the end he's like, we should go in the front because they're not going to be expected. It's like he's been playing like a shitload of CS:GO, like Defusal. We're gonna rush. We're gonna smoke A, but we're gonna rush B.
Just imagine the whole of the cast playing that game.
What, CS:GO?
Yeah, just playing.
Fucking hell.
I want to hit a backwards B hop through double doors and aim in, then smoke long so that we can peek through short.
Especially with Niall on the team playing Indian Nokia theme tune just to distract
No, it wasn't
everyone.
the Indian Nokia thing. It was Nokia Arabic.
Oh, was it?
Do you know the one that's like? Do you know this?
Right, next.
Move on!
Next.
PC Bob Walker.
Which one's PC?
PC Dog Handler Bob Walker.
Oh, Bob
Tets.
Walker. Tats. Cock.
Tits.
What's he wanting, bro?
He said an edge is an edge.
An edge is. Do you know what's weird though? Like the more you watch it, the more you can understand what the other ones are saying. It's really strange.
Have you got a license for those guns?
I do for this one. He does for this one. That's why when Danny's like translating, he does like a posh southern accent. It's like he does for this one. Who's next, Lou?
Steve Coogan.
I'm Partridge.
Aha! Lynn!
Fog. Turn off the fog light. There's no fog.
Your fog lamps are on. Your fog lamps are on. There's no fog. There's no fog. No fog.
Yeah, any more characters you want to run past us, Lou?
No.
Okay, don't play ball then. Trivia, mivia.
What a game.
Labia trivia. I'm writing out the films we can rank them.
Oh, come on.
Do the click and stay still. Do that. Oh,
You moved! Oh, yeah!
oh, the magic's ruined!
You moved the tripod!
ruined!
Hello.
Fucking hell.
We're back for Louis' review hour, which does not need to take a whole hour.
Gooey hour.
Don't call me that.
Louis Gooey.
Nobody calls me that. As always, we're gonna review. We're gonna look at some reviews on Letterboxd from worst to best.
Okay.
One of them starts with from Rob Songirl. We live in a society. The rest is in Spanish. Okay.
Maybe you shouldn't have picked that one.
The most regrettable way to spend your time. I've genuinely never been so fucking annoyed and bored at the same time, but while watching this shit show, oh my god, this is so bad. The amount of nonsense, it is not an exaggeration. Believe me. In this farce exceeds the total amount of brain cells of all the reviewers giving it anything higher than 0.5 stars. I most assuredly want to believe that all of these people somehow got paid by the directing team, otherwise and then it just
Is this
tells off
somehow... Is that by the same person who did the review of Shaun of the Dead last week?
That's
How
crazy.
can you I don't get how you can dislike it that much.
I don't think the film is anywhere near that bad. That they're talking
No.
about. Like,
Objectively, it's just not that.
Get?
That's the only review they've ever left.
I honestly think the film is
Russian bots. That's what they're doing. They're so hatred.
Politics, please.
I honestly don't think the film's that bad to get that review.
Fantastic.
Like,
film.
I understand the one we got about American Werewolf, like talking about the acting. I don't see it, but I can see where they're coming from. But for that,
So do you or don't? Like, what's with this flip flop?
Make your mind up.
you know what?
You should work for Fox News.
I'm
Topical.
Maybe in the next episode we'll talk about it.
We'll do an episode of Fox News.
An episode. Oh, can't wait.
Right, let's just do a good one.
I love this movie. The first half an hour was in okay level, but everything came out in the second half, and Edgar Wright seems like he did not care about violence. There's even a scene where some guy got smashed in a head. Sorry, I couldn't breathe. There was no punctuation. There are also moments where the main guy turns around and someone was behind him. So to say it all, there is a great action sequences.
Fair enough, actually. You know what? Fair play.
Thank you from Bread.
Did this
From
guy has
Bread.
this guy done any more views?
Let's see.
Lou would know because these are all screenshots.
Yeah, these are screenshots. It makes it easier to flick through.
Bored.
He's got 116 reviews. Jesus fucking Christ.
Has he done World's End?
This is all getting
don't know.
fucking cut.
Yeah,
This is all getting cut.
He even reviewed Star Wars: The Clone Wars.
It doesn't. I don't care if you review Star Wars fucking Clone Wars.
Well, that's it for Lou's review. I'll see you all in the next episode. Prick, get out of it.
Thanks for that, Lou. Charlie, if you would hold that. What the fuck's your problem, man?
What the fuck's your problem?
Fuck's your problem? Fuck off! Just stop! Just stop! Podcast hosts fall out on
Podcast
over.
host goes back shit. And co-host.
Kills friend. Or you could cut to black and just put like 2 gunshots.
They're fine.
Okay. Right. So what?
I feel like you can't for YouTube do that.
Yeah, you could. And we're back. Louis had a beautiful review show today. We've talked about many things. It's been a very fun episode. I think fun-filled. The rumours about me and Charlie having like arguments on set is just, I don't care where that's coming from.
I don't know either.
So but we've been cooking up a leaderboard for all the films we've watched, and Charlie, I think we're ready to reveal where Hot Fuzz
is
lies on the leaderboard. So it's landing at number 2. The only bad film we've watched. The only reason I think personally, Kill List is just as good as Shaun of the Dead. Personally, I really like Kill List. The only reason it's like near Countdown is because of how bad Countdown is. But all of these films are so good, it's hard to match.
The 5 films we have watched, 4 of them have been very good.
So it's hard to rate them.
So it's very hard. The gap between this film and this
is
film
like 10 million films.
I'm sure.
But American Wealth in London is number 1, and I think it's going to be number 1 for quite a long time.
I think we'll find out next week.
We will. And next week we're going to wrap up our Cornetto Trilogy specials.
Yeah.
With The World's End, which we're very, very excited to talk about. I know I am. Charlie, you excited to talk about it?
Wait.
It's going to be fun. We can't wait to see you next week. Thank you so much for listening. And as we're recording this, we would have just sort of hit 100 views on our American Wealth in London episode. We cannot thank you guys enough for listening. Thank you guys. It means the world to us that people are listening to what we talk shit about and just have fun and
Let
do
us
dumb
know
shit.
if you have anything that we could improve on.
Yeah, I'm not fucking listening to it. That's crazy. Whatever that is.
Are they digging us out?
What the fuck was that?
Digging us out.
We should cut.
We should cut. Okay. Yeah. Bye, guys. Bye.
Cheers, mate. Thanks, mate. Bye.
By the way, I actually don't know what the fuck that was. In all seriousness.